Zane, and this is Altcoin Disrupt. Today we'll be talking about Aave. It's a fairly new token and it's been making a lot of attention, getting a lot of attention lately. And we need to discuss what is Aave, what's the potential, and can Aave 10x, 50x, 100x, 200x? We need to discuss this, guys. So let's get into it. First of all, you guys can subscribe if you like this video, leave a like and leave a comment. Any questions, we can have a discussion or we can have a conversation in the comments below. Second of all, I'm not a financial advisor, so you must do your own research before making any investments because I'm not giving advice. This is simply an educational video and for entertainment ultimately. But let's dive into this description, into this article that's going to explain to you what Aave is and why this coin is now sitting at over £300. It's not just because the current circulating supply of this coin is 12 million. It's not just that. There has to be more to this coin that's called Aave. And why is it came out of nowhere and simply just found success overnight almost? Is it because it was added to Coinbase and it was made tradable almost immediately? And instantly, from the moment it was added to Coinbase, it instantly went up to 41 pounds. That's impressive. But that's not the only impressive thing. If you look at the last month with this new token, only at January 22nd, it was at 106 pounds. Now it's at over 300 pounds. So whatever money was invested, if I had invested 100 pounds, I would have 300 pounds by now. It's that simple. If I'd invested 10,000 pounds into Aave, I would have 30,000 pounds right now. It's that simple. And the impressive thing is that this is not the end. Aave still has a long way to go. In fact, in February the 10th, Aave was over 400 pounds. That's impressive. That's extremely impressive. And this is ultimately why so many people invest in crypto, is because crypto can actually 100x, 200x, 500x. Bitcoin is just doing crazy stuff. You're not going to find a stock that's going to make you as much money as Bitcoin could in the early days. You're not going to find any stock these days. But I can promise you, Bitcoin value is nowhere close to its real value. That thing is going to hit the sky and keep on running to the moon. So let's get into Aave. Let's have a proper discussion of what Aave is. We know so far that Aave is a token. It's a native governance token of the Aave protocol. So that's the first thing. It's a protocol. Holders of the Ethereum-based cryptocurrency can discuss and vote on proposals that affect the direction of the project. Due to Aave being one of the leading decentralized finance protocols, the Aave token is one of the largest DeFi coin by market cap. Ethereum investors can easily borrow and lend their cryptocurrencies in a decentralized manner through Aave. Imagine that. Imagine if you can loan your money in a decentralized manner. Now that is astonishing. And Aave isn't the first company or only coin or first coin that's trying to tackle this issue. There's other coins out there that are tackling decentralized finance, decentralized borrowing, and decentralized lending of loans. Loads of people are tackling this. Introduction. Core to any modern financial ecosystem are mediums through which individuals can borrow and lend their assets. Borrowing allows one to leverage their capital to accomplish tasks, while lending allows one to earn a regular and safe return on their otherwise idle capital. Cryptocurrency developers have acknowledged the need for such services. Launching the so-called money market. Aave is one of the biggest and most successful of these marketplaces. So, what is Aave? Aave is an Ethereum based money market where users can borrow and lend a wide variety of digital assets, from stablecoins to altcoins. That's important to understand. Stablecoins and altcoins. That's mighty impressive. The Aave protocol is governed by Aave holders. Impressive. The Aave protocol is governed by Aave holders. That sounds almost decentralized to me. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, guys, in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong. That sounds almost decentralized. If the holders of the coin are the one who ultimately determine where the coin goes in the future, that's probably a good thing. Which means that if I or you or anyone holds a large percentage of the coins in existence of Aave, we might get a important stance and say and vote in the future of Aave. That not just sounds decentralized, that also sounds like leaving it up to the people, which ultimately might not be a bad way to go. It'll be hard to understand what Aave token is without understanding the aligned Aave protocol. So let's dive in. ETH Lend. Aave's origins stretch back to 2017. It's 2017, guys. Stani Kulegov, I hope I pronounced that right, and I hope I didn't butcher that name, and a team of developers released the ETH Lend in an initial coin offer and ICO. In November 2017, the idea was to enable users to lend and borrow cryptocurrency, with each other allowing users to post loans requests and offers. While ETH Lend was a novel idea, the platform along its token Lend lost traction. Heading into 2018 bear market, key pain point with the platform were a lack of liquidity, and the difficulty in matching loan requests to offers. Interesting, very interesting. This is a little bit of history about what Aave has been throughout their inception, throughout their origin. So through the 2018 and 2019 bear market, the ETH Lend team overhauled its project, releasing Aave at the start of 2020. Impressive. In podcast, Kulekov said that the bear market was one of the best things that could have happened to ETH Lend. This is in reference to the opportunity he and his team was given to revamp the concept of decentralized cryptocurrency lending, creating what we now know as Aave. Impressive, very impressive. The more I read about this project, is the more I understand it, is the more it sounds fantastic. It sounds decentralized. It might just be decentralized, and that excites me. So I want to read more. So how Aave works. This is an important part. You must understand how it works in order for you to get excited and think about even investing. Now, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, but this video is for educational purposes and entertainment. So let's dive in. The new and improved Aave is similar in concept to ETH Lend. Both allow Ethereum users to obtain cryptocurrency loans or earn a return by lending their holdings, but at their core, they are different. Aave is algorithmic money market, meaning loans are obtained from a pool instead of being individually matched to a lender. That's interesting. Aave is an algorithmic money market, meaning loans are obtained from a pool instead of being individually matched to a lender. That point is very important. I need you to read it for yourself and understand that fully, what that just said. That is one of the smartest things I've ever heard in cryptocurrency. In modern cryptocurrency and these new DeFi coins, these new coins that pop out of nowhere, and you're wondering what the hell is this about? Now we know what Aave is about. This is what Aave is about, and that's very, very smart from my perspective. The interest rate change. The interest rate charge actually is dependent on the utilization rate of the asset in a pool. If nearly all assets in a pool are used, the interest rate is high to entice liquidity providers to deposit more capital. If nearly no asset in the pool are used, the interest rate charged is low to entice borrowing. Wow. So either way, it's win-win. Either way, it's win-win. If the rates are low, it entices people to borrow it. Because of course you're gonna want to borrow a loan if the interest rates are low. However, if the interest rates are high, of course you're gonna want to invest your coin because you're gonna get a better interest from people who are borrowing. So either way, this coin wins in both ways. That's astonishing. I need you guys to read that for yourself and understand that fully, how amazing this is. Wow. Aave also allows users to take out loan different cryptocurrency than they deposit. For instance, a user may deposit Ethereum, then withdraw stablecoin to deposit into yearn.finance to earn a regular yield. Like ETH lend, all loans are over collateralized. This means that if one wanted to borrow $100 worth of crypto through Aave, they would need to deposit more than that amount. Impressive. Due to the volatility of the cryptocurrencies, Aave include a liquidation process. If the collateral you provide falls under the collateralization ratio specified by the protocol, your collateral may be liquidated. Not that a fee is charged in case of liquidation. Make sure you understand the risk of depositing funds into Aave before posting collateral. Other key features: Aave is expanding its scope beyond just money market. The platform has gained popularity as a place where DeFi users can obtain flash loan. Impressive. More often than not, there is much more liquidity in Aave's money market pool than loans required by borrowers. This unused liquidity can be used by those that take flash loans, which are uncollateralization loans that only exist from the span of Ethereum blocks. Basically, a flash loan can allow a user to borrow a large amount of cryptocurrency without posting collateral, then return the loan within the same transaction as long as they pay the one block interest fee. This allows those without a large amount of capital to abrogate and enact other opportunities, all within a single blockchain transaction. For instance, if you see Ethereum trading for 500 USDC on Uniswap and 505 USDC on another decentralized exchange, you could try to arbitrate the price difference by borrowing a large amount of USBC and making quick trades. Wow, wow, wow. That's my reaction is wow, what the hell. Apart from the flash loans and other features, Aave is also working on a non-fungible token game called Aave Gotchi. Aave Gotchi. I must read more about this. If Aave is developing a gaming coin, I must read more about this because in case you guys haven't noticed, video game isn't just something you play in your parents' bedroom anymore. Video game, being a professional esport player can actually make you a millionaire. Like that same kid who won the Fortnite tournament and earned over what 3 million, but then it was split in half because of U.S. tax. How unfortunate! That is actually unfortunate because if he was paid in Bitcoin, well, for one, you can't prove that you were paying Bitcoin, so how could he be taxed? That's just my opinion, but feel free to argue in the comments. While ETC Land rebrand as H, it's important to mention that it rebrand as Aave. Its token Lend struck around. This was a concern because Lend did not have the proper code to work in the way that Aave team wanted. Namely, Lend holders could not control the direction of Aave protocol was heading in. Impressive. Impressive. So the developers specifically want Aave to be controlled by the holders. Impressive. The list goes on, guys. The list goes on, but I think you guys get the point of what Aave is. It's important to know Aave, as a new Ethereum-based ERC20 token, brought a number of new use cases. It's important to understand it is indeed an Ethereum coin. Aave decentralizes the DeFi application further and adds an important backstop to the ecosystem. The article goes on to explain more about Aave, and it goes more in depth. Challenges for Aave. So that'd be interesting. One challenge Aave faces is the fact that all loans are over collateralization. Unlike the traditional financial system, there is no credit score system or procedure to systematically determine whether the borrower will be able to pay the loan back with interest. Interesting. That is a challenge indeed. This means that unlike traditional loans offered by bank, which may require little formal collateralization, Aave users have to lock up cryptocurrency worth much more than the loan they request. Fascinating. Fascinating. It's almost as if you got your money, you don't want to use it, but you want to lock it away and use someone else's money to invest in something else that's for your own good. Interesting. Such limitations implies that Aave is a capital efficient system. Aave requires users to commit large amount of capital to obtain loans, making it hard for small users. While this is done to protect creditors, this system naturally limits the size of Aave's um, aggregated debt. Closing thoughts. So they need some thoughts around Aave. Decentralized money markets such as Aave or Compound paved the way, and as we know, Compound is another coin that is at a very high price as well. I remember when it was just like gaining popularity, and indeed it was making its way, and because the price was super high, people were basically asking the same question, and it's fascinating. But yeah, that, guys, is Aave. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys would like to do your own research, I will leave a link to this article and you guys can go ahead and do your own research, because it's always important to do your own research. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, subscribe, and ultimately, I will see you guys in the next video. Remember to subscribe, leave a like, and leave a comment, and let's have a conversation.